you're a makeup artist or you tie gele and you have a website, let me gist you guys. Actually file for papers in America. Now, for my brothers and sisters who just want to come visiting and decide to stay, hey.
You said you have to meet the right people. How do you find the right people to meet?
Nigerians don't really help each other. Well, like they say, God was in control.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today on my channel, I dragged my friend Tokwe. Yeah, she came to visit me from Dallas, and I was just like, you know what, we are going to make a video. I need content for my channel. So this video is going to be all about what, Tokwe?
America.
What about America?
This is how to help people transition from London or Nigeria. You're trying to move back here. You're trying to move into America.
This accent, are you guys saying my accent was bad? You know, this one's accent is going to kill us today. Please.
I'll try to avoid all this accent. I need to bring my Nigerian self. All right, let's go.
Okay, so basically, my people, this video is going to be all about how you can transition from maybe Nigeria or from the UK to America. So the things you can do to basically make your experience better, make your experience more successful, make your American story more successful, whether it's getting a job here, knowing how to do the right things, knowing how to be in the right places, the right circles. Because you know, in America, if you're in the wrong circles of some Nigerian people, your destiny might be over already.
I tell you.
So I guess first, I think Tokwe should talk to us a little bit about how she came about. Wait, I didn't say subscribe to my channel. Tell them to subscribe first before I say
subscribe. She's good. And give this video a thumbs up, please.
Yes. Okay, so I guess to start, I'm going to first ask Tokwe to talk a little bit more about how she ended up in America.
I know this lady from London. We schooled in London together. I was there for actually 10, 11 years. And my parents were here, my brother, my sister, they're all here in America. And so I decided, you know what? It's time for me to move on. London has had me. Now I need to look for a new place to move to.
You didn't like London?
I did at first, but I got tired. I mean, London is good. It has its own good parts. But for me, America was a new opportunity. And I'd visited America before. So for me, I needed to explore something new. And I was still young then, so it was a good time for me to change. Although I was scared of the unknown, but I have family here, so I knew I had some kind of support system, waiting for me. So that's my back end story. I just decided out of the blue, I was ready to move. I had finished my master's and I thought, okay, what next? And my family were like, well, do you want to try somewhere new? And since they're there, might as well try it. And that's what got me to move. That's it though. No extra thing. I just decided out of the blue.
Please, you know what? I want to get the Nigerian accent. Me, Seth, I'm having a headache. This is a funny accent. I'm like, Tokwe, is this you? Are you sure this way you're speaking to me before?
Please.
Okay. So you came here on what? A visiting visa or what?
Yes. Initially, I came on a visiting visa. I actually wanted to do another master's. That was my plan when I decided to come. But I was like, you know what, let me first visit. See what America has, find out, talk to people, see how it's going to be easy for me to transition. But on getting here, I was like, okay, I think the best thing is to do a school or do a master's degree. My dad actually wanted me to do a PhD. Me, I was done with school. Honestly.
But you didn't go to school though? Did you do school?
No, I didn't.
So she didn't end up going to school? No. Okay, so I guess for people that are interested in knowing, I would like to know, for example, what are the mistakes that you feel like Nigerians make when they're making that transition to come to America? And they're like, I'm coming to America, and you're thinking that, if they did this better, maybe their lives will be better, they'll be more successful, they'll make more money, they'll get to less trouble. Like, what are the things you would tell someone just coming off, say, someone like, give me just one visa lottery and say, I'm coming to come to America. What would you advise them?
Well, two things. It's either you're coming and you have papers. So for example, if you want the visa lottery, or you're coming as a visitor and you want to explore your opportunities here in America. I would say those two paths are completely different, because someone who's coming with a visa lottery has more opportunities than someone coming as a visitor, in the sense that as you're coming with a visa lottery, you already got your papers, so you can immediately start looking for jobs. Let me tell you, America has a lot of opportunities. When they say America is the land of opportunities, it is. It's only if you're not looking or you're not serious. There are opportunities here in America if you have the right documentation. Now, for my brothers and sisters who just want to come visiting and decide to stay, hey, first of all, I would say visit first. If you've never been to America, visit first. So if you're lucky, you get a 2 years visa. I advise you come, visit, see what's on ground.
But you can only stay for 6 months. You have to go back. 6
months is a good time.
Okay.
You don't even have to stay 6 months. 3 to 4 months, and you would be able to explore your opportunities here. And
when you say explore opportunities, they're coming to visit. So why are they exploring opportunities?
So that if you decide that you want to stay, you know what avenues you can take, or what the plan that you want to make is. So the next time you're coming, you know, okay, this is what I'm coming to do. So this is the path I'm going to take. So that's why I said, when you come the first time, try to visualize, you know, get to meet people, talk, learn about what are the avenues that people are making here to get their permanent documentation.
I guess you're right though, because a lot of times people just make that rush move to come and they're like thinking, oh my God, what is happening, right? Because sometimes America isn't for everybody. You know, some people like their Nigerian life like that. Some people see that people in America are suffering, you know, because people value different things. So I guess it's good to visit and just see, like, you know what, how would my life be here? You know, do I actually like the fact that, you know, maybe I can't jaye at whatever club beside me every day? Anyway, Sha. So I think that's good. You said you have to meet the right people. How do you find the right people to meet?
So that's a hard thing in America, because especially if we're Nigerians looking for Nigerians, trust me, Nigerians don't really help each other. I don't know why, but we don't. The truth is, I always say, evaluate the person you're talking to. If this person is more about me, and they're not giving you information, move on. There's so many people. You can meet people in church. You can meet people, I don't know, if you're in, for example, like Houston or Dallas, Texas, basically, you meet random Nigerians everywhere you go. So you can get talking. You don't have to divulge too much information of yourself to get to know what information you need. It's just about meeting the right people, and you can meet people in different places in America, especially if you come to states like Texas where you meet a lot of Nigerians.
So Texas is apparently a good place to come because you find people that have done, like, been in your situation, that have actually gone through the same process, that have had the same questions, that have really, you know, battled the same whatever battles that you're battling. So I guess with your experiences with other Nigerians, like, what have been your challenges moving and, you know, hanging around other Nigerians in America?
So for me, too much information gets you in trouble, because one, the more you talk, the more people have to see about you, the more information they know about you. And let me tell you something, I don't know why Nigerians do this, but be careful about diverging your whole situation to them. Because I've seen situations where Nigerians report Nigerians that they're illegal. I've seen that situation happen. So what I always say is, when I moved here, I had, like I said, I had a good support system. My brother was here, he'd schooled in Houston, Texas. My sister as well, younger sister. So I had people to talk to, and I met their friends, the new people, and then my parents too were pastors, and they used to worship in different redeemed churches here. So I got to know people from church as well, and I got to find out information about what everybody's doing to make ends meet, you know. And one thing I realize is, even if you open up to people, do not open up too much, but it's good to open up, because that's the way you get help. Honestly, that's how I've been able to get help from people. People assume, when I first came, everybody thought I had my papers. They didn't know that I was a visitor, because every time I travel back, I come back, and they'll be like, oh, they thought I had papers all along. But yeah, it's just because I never really divulged all my information, but the closer people that were to me, I told them what was going on. So for me, I would say, 1, be careful who you hang around with. 2, find out information about if you need to get a job, if you need to go to school, because going to school is something that helps here. If you're in school, you'll be able to work, but most of the time people just work in school. And when you work in school, it's easier for you to now cut down your school fees as well. Most people don't know this. So if your school fees is like, what, $12,000, if you're working in school, they give you a discount. So which is good. So you get paid and you also get discounts.
See, that's kind of advice I want to be hearing. Like, okay, give us other ones like that. You know, so I know that, oh, actually I can get cheaper school fees if I work at the same time, discount, things like that. What are, like, just because those are the things that you don't find on the internet. People don't just, they don't write lists and say, okay, you know, if you do this, if you do that, you know?
And I guess another thing is, in terms of work, I always say to people, when you come here first and you find out that you want to stay, there are two ways you can do this. You can either decide to find the love of your life and marry. That's the easiest route.
No one says you do anything illegal.
I didn't say you do anything illegal.
They're not
Find the love of your life, oh, and marry. Or you go through a school route. And school route is actually not bad.
So she's basically saying that there are two routes for, you know, getting some sort of permanent stay here, and these two routes are listed on the government site too. It is through marriage or through education. So I am not in any way promoting that you should go and be seeking for this. So no, I am just divulging what is on the internet by the US government. Okay.
If you're in school and you finish your school studies, you can also get companies that would file for you. And this sometimes can be hard, honestly. But I know a lot of Nigerians have gone through this route. And it's straightforward, it's legal, you have no problems, and it's easier as well. So you don't have to think too much about it. You finish school, they give you what they call OPT. So it's like a year or 2 years, depending on what degree. So if you're a science student, you get 2 years after school. So 2 years to work for any company or look for a company that will file for you to stay longer in the country. So those are good routes. So I always advise people, do not come here and stay legally. It's hard, especially with Trump era. Hey,
Don't do it.
don't. But there are other legal routes. Even these are the two I just mentioned are the main popular routes. There's so many other routes as well. There's one I can mention. If you're, for example, if you're a makeup artist or you tie gele and you have a website, let me gist you guys. You have a website, and when you apply, they call it something about being extraordinary talent. You can actually file for papers in America. People don't know this. But what it is you have to show that you've been selling all this on your website. You have to show that people have given you ratings, people have reviewed your product or your services, and you coming to America is also like an addition for them. They like that. So there's so many routes. If you go to US government website, you will see a lot of routes. People just don't know this.
We'll leave the link below so you can check that out.
Yeah. So I advise you, do not just think, oh, by you coming here and getting married is the only way. No. It's the easiest way, but there are other routes. So that's a little advice I can give you guys right now.
Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap it up there before anybody comes from here. Government, I don't know. I'm just a visitor. I'm going back. I'm actually British passport, so nobody should try anything with me. I don't go back to the UK and chill there. So guys, you know what? Honestly, this wasn't in the most structured way because we're going out. I just thought, you know what, maybe Tokwe has some sort of like, you know, knowledge to throw to you guys and might really help somebody out there. So that's why we did this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed having it on my channel. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave, even if it's for me or for her, mostly for her because I didn't say much. Leave the comments below and I will get her to sort of respond. I'll respond on her behalf. So if you have any questions for her, leave it below and I'll answer those questions. If you like videos like this, please give me a thumbs up so that I know and I can know to create them more and bring other people that have knowledge like this on for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. As I said,
subscribe, thumbs up.
And I will see you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Go say book.